The day they buried my mother, Sophia wore her emerald necklace, the one mother swore vanished weeks before her sudden heart failure. As Sophia's tears dripped onto the stolen jewels, I made my vow. I wouldn't kill her. I'd nurse her, cherish her, and make her last years a masterpiece of suffering. Rain wept against the stained glass windows of St. Ignatius Church, mirroring the tears Isabella Rossi refused to shed. Her mother, Clara, lay in the mahogany casket, pale as the lilies choking the altar. Cardiac arrest, the doctor declared, swift, merciful. But Isabella knew better. She saw the truth in the emerald pendant glittering at Sophia's throat, the heirloom Clara had frantically searched for days before collapsing. She saw it in Sophia's performative sobs, in the vice grip on her stepfather Robert's arm, as he stared blankly ahead, numbed by grief and Xanax. And when the will was read days later, bequeathing Clara's Tuscan-style vineyard estate, Vigna della Rosa, solely to Sophia, while Isabella inherited only her mother's debts, the truth crystallized like poison. Sophia murdered her. Robert, broken and guileless, moved out within months, seeking solace in a Swiss clinic. Sophia, now sole mistress of the vineyard, hosted lavish parties under the pergolas Clara had planted. Isabella watched from her cramped city apartment, her fury fermenting into something colder, sharper. She enrolled in online nursing courses by day and studied toxicology textbooks by night. Digitalis purpurea, foxglove, cardiac glycinosides, cumulative, mimics natural heart failure. Benzodiazepines, confusion, paranoia, dependency. Arsenic, untraceable in low doses, causes neuropathy. Science became her scripture, revenge her sacrament. Sophia's decline began subtly, a tremor while pouring wine for guests, dizzy spells in the sun-drenched vineyards. Doctors diagnosed stress, early menopause, autoimmune possibilities. When Sophia fell down the estate's marble stairs, a tragic accident leaving her with a fractured pelvis, Isabella arrived at her bedside. "Let me care for you," she whispered, clasping Sophia's jeweled hand. "Mother would have wanted this." Sophia, vain and terrified of losing her beauty to hired help, saw only a doting stepdaughter. She didn't see Isabella's locked suitcase, vials of powdered foxglove, amber bottles of lorazepam, and the forged nursing credentials. Isabella's care was exquisite. She prepared organic meals from the estate gardens, creamy risottos laced with microdosed digitalis, herbal teas steeped with benzodiazepines. She massaged Sophia's legs with arsenic-laced almond oil, whispering, "Poor nerves. Mother suffered from them too." Symptoms bloomed like malignant flowers, erratic heartbeats, muscle weakness, a creeping numbness in Sophia's limbs. Specialists scratched their heads. Atypical neuropathy, possible MS, psychosomatic origins. Isabella nodded gravely, handing them meticulous logs of Sophia's decline. "She's so fearful, and the hallucinations began last week." Isolation was her masterpiece. She intercepted calls. "Sophia is sleeping. She's too fragile." She gaslit Sophia's friends. "She accused you of stealing her sapphire bracelet. Her mind is not what it used to be." When loyal housekeeper Marta grew suspicious of Isabella's tonics, Isabella planted Clara's recovered wedding ring in Marta's apron. Sophia's shriek of betrayal echoed through the villa. "Thief! Get out!" Alone, Sophia became a prisoner in her golden cage, dependent on Isabella for every sip of water, every dose of pain relief. Psychological torture was Isabella's symphony. She played Clara's favorite opera, Un bel dì vedremo, from Madama Butterfly, on loop through hidden speakers. Sophia would wake screaming, swearing Clara's ghost stood at the foot of her bed. Isabella rearranged photos, replacing Sophia's face with Clara's in wedding portraits, then gaslighting her. "It's always been Mother there, Sophia. Are you losing time again?" She read aloud from Clara's journal. "Robert's new secretary, Sophia, is too clever by half," pausing to sigh, "How did she know Sophia?" The vineyard became the battleground. Isabella saved Sophia from financial ruin, presenting refinancing papers that secretly transferred Vigna della Rosa to an offshore trust. Sophia signed with a trembling hand, her vision blurred by drugs, her mind addled by fear. The day the deed cleared, Isabella prepared Sophia's bedtime tea, a potent blend of foxglove and sedatives. As Sophia drifted, Isabella wheeled her to the terrace overlooking the moonlit vines. "See the roses, Sophia?" Isabella's voice was velvet-wrapped ice. "Mother planted them the day I was born. You ripped half out for your pool, but they grew back." She held up a syringe filled with concentrated digitalis, like Mother's heart should have. "Do you know why she really died?" Sophia's drugged eyes widened in dawning horror. "You crushed her pills into Robert's whiskey for weeks, made him too numb to see you stealing her life." Isabella leaned closer, her breath cold on Sophia's cheek. "But I watched, and now every flutter in your chest, every gasp for air is my design. The doctors think you're dying of grief. They'll write natural causes on your death certificate, just like Mother's." Sophia choked, clawing weakly at her throat. Isabella gently restrained her, tucking the blanket around her shoulders. "Shh, don't rush it. We have months, maybe years." She injected the syringe not into Sophia, but into the soil of Clara's rosebush. "I want you to see autumn in the vines, see your name erased from Vigna della Rosa, see me toast your fortune with Mother's stolen Chianti." She sat beside the trembling woman, opening Clara's journal. "Now, where was I? Ah, yes, Sophia's eyes hold secrets, like a cat who's tasted blood." Weeks bled into months. Isabella hosted wine tastings in Sophia's former salon, laughing with buyers as Sophia lay paralyzed upstairs, listening through baby monitors. She gifted Sophia's jewels to charities in Clara's name. When Sophia's heart finally stuttered, a frantic fish-out-of-water rhythm, Isabella didn't call an ambulance. She held Sophia's gaze, humming Un bel di vedremo, until the light guttered out. The doctor confirmed terminal cardiac failure accelerated by profound psychological distress. Isabella wept artfully at the funeral, the devoted caretaker broken by loss. As autumn painted the vineyard's gold, Isabella stood at Clara's grave. She poured 2 glasses of Vigna della Rosa's finest vintage, one for her mother, one for herself. "Rest now," she murmured. "Sophia tends hell's gardens." In the silence, a single emerald plucked from Sophia's necklace before burial glinted in her palm like a poisonous flower. Justice wasn't swift. It was patient, and Isabella had tended it perfectly.